Hello friends and welcome to this session for GATE and ESC Electrical Engineering. My friend, this session is going to be one of the most awesome session and you are going to really learn something very new and something that will help you in the exam. In the exam for GATE, may it be 2021 or it may be 2022. Now, before we start the lecture, my friend, let me introduce you myself. My name is Ankit Goyal. I got AIR 1 in GATE 2014 and GATE 2018. And my friend, I was also awarded the President of India Gold Medal by the President himself in the year 2013 when I graduated from IIT Indore. Presently, I am working as a director at an academy for GATE department, and that is why constantly I am able to bring new and more initiatives for you. Because an academy is not an institute. An academy is not a coaching. An academy is more of a revolution. An academy is more of a feeling. An academy has everything right that is wrong with every other coaching institute in the country. The name An Academy, my friend, has been comprised of two words, an and academy. That means it has everything that is not there in an academy. So an academy cares about the student in the best way possible. It cares about the student most than or more than any other person can. All the initiatives are centered on the student. That is, they are always working towards the student welfare. And that is why, my friend, you are watching this course on power system. That is why, my friend, you are watching this course on power system free of cost on our YouTube channel. So my friend, if you are visiting this channel for the first time, make sure that you have subscribed, because we have electrical machine, power electronics, power system, communication system, EMT, EDC, network, signal, control, digital, everything is here on this channel, that too free of cost, my friend. But what has An Academy done? An Academy has brought a revolution in the country where they are providing the most affordable education, and that too free of that too at the most affordable price, as well as free of cost on YouTube. So my friend, if you want to be a part of the revolution that An Academy has created by means of the courses that are running on An Academy, where they are bringing you the best ever educators of the country on a single platform. That is, you, my friend, can be able to learn from India's top educator at the cheapest or at the most affordable prices possible. At the most affordable prices possible. Now, my friend, I'm talking to you. You can dare to dream. You can dare to enter a PSU. You can dare to dream about MTech from an IIT. Why? Because An Academy has made it possible. An Academy has done everything that is required to get the best rank in GATE examination. So my friend, if you want to join An Academy, make sure that you use the code Ankit ESE, because the door to An Academy opens with this code, and this directly makes me your mentor so that I can guide you at each and every step regarding your GATE preparation. And not only this, you will also get 10% discount on your subscription. Now, what does An Academy bring for you? Not only the live classes. The live classes are the best part of An Academy, where you can interact with the educator, ask your doubt, and make sure that you understand each and every concept and then only exit the class. But other than that, you get dedicated doubt session, where you can post a pic of a question and ask any doubt, any number of doubts. Then you have weekly quizzes. Every Sunday we test how much you have understood. Then there are daily practice paper which we provide you for practice. Then there are practice questions from An Academy. Then there are test series from An Academy. Then there is crash course where we will boost your rank in the last few months. There is rank improvement batch for the students who have already done well in the GATE examination. Now, my friend, all of this just with one subscription fees, where you don't have to pay anything again and again or anything extra. That is the magic of An Academy. Just join An Academy without thinking too much.
Hi guys, in the last lecture we looked at the concept of solid conductors. There we first of all saw why cylindrical conductors are preferred, because it had the uniform surface, so the electric field was uniformly distributed and corona loss was lesser. Then we saw why we prefer hollow conductors versus solid conductor, because for a given cross-sectional area, hollow conductors has a higher outer surface radius as compared to the solid conductor, so corona loss is lesser. Then we saw the concept of skin effect in case of solid conductors. There we studied about skin depth, which was under root 2 by omega sigma mu, and we studied to reduce skin effect, we either have to increase the gross cross-sectional area or we have to reduce the cross-sectional area, or we have to increase the electrical cross-sectional area, either reduce A or increase capital A. So that we covered in the last lecture. In this lecture, we will see how we can modify the conductor design to reduce the skin effect. So if we want to reduce the skin effect, we come to the concept of stranded conductor. Stranded conductors means there are multiple conductors which are twisted together to form a single conductor. So this is the cross-sectional view of a stranded conductor. Here we have 7 strands which are numbered 1 to 7. These are called as strands, and these are twisted together like this to form a single conductor. Okay, like we twist the wires together just to bind them together, same way stranded conductors are bounded together to form a single conductor. Okay, so stranded conductor have multiple conductors twisted together. Okay, so if all the conductors are made of aluminium, all 7 are made of aluminium, so it is called as AAC, all aluminium conductors. Okay, all the 7 strands have been made from aluminium, that is called as all aluminium conductor. It is also known as homogeneous stranded conductor. Homogeneous means same material. Okay, so that is the naming that is given to this. Now the number of strands that are required depend on the current rating that is required. So depending upon the cross-sectional area that you need for the stranded conductor, you need to increase the number of strands, or you need to choose the number of layer. Like here I can introduce one more layer like this. So that depends on what cross-sectional area you want to make. Okay, so that depends on cross-sectional area, depends on current rating, and cross-sectional area will define the number of strands. Now let us see how does it reduce the skin effect. So if we take the same cross-sectional area like this, that is the outer radius is same. Okay, then skin depth, that is under root 2 by omega sigma mu, it does not depend on the construction of conductor. That means skin depth will remain same. So if skin depth is this much in case of solid, the same it will be in case of stranded. But in case of stranded, this will be for each and every conductor like this. Okay, so now if you see, the shaded portion indicates the region that is the used for conduction. In case of stranded, the region that is used for conduction is even this much, but here there is no central region that is being used for conduction. So as we can observe from the figure, shaded region is larger here, so effective cross-sectional area is more in case of stranded as compared to solid. Okay, here I am using capital A, which means electrical cross-sectional area or effective cross-sectional area. Why is it more? Because skin depth will remain same. So in each and every conductor of stranded conductor, the same skin depth will be introduced. But now since there are multiple conductors, even the central conductor will carry some amount of current. But in case of solid conductor, the central portion contains almost negligible current. So that is why the effective conduction area increases in case of stranded conductor as compared to solid conductor. That means resistance will reduce. Okay, so that is how I am reducing the skin effect in case of stranded conductor, by increasing the electrical cross-sectional area. So resistance will reduce, that means losses will go down, that means efficiency will go up. So that means stranded conductors are more efficient when it comes to power transport as compared to your solid conductors. That is why mostly stranded conductors are used in the power systems nowadays. Solid conductors are only used in case of electrical machines. Okay. So in transmission line we prefer only stranded conductors. Now let us compare stranded and the solid conductors. Now since we have divided a conductor into multiple conductors, stranded conductor will have lesser strength. Okay. Due to lesser strength, it will have more chances of breaking down as compared to solid. But now, since it has lesser strength, it is less rigid. If it is less rigid, it is more flexible. Now, this flexibility can be used as an advantage also. How? Because now it can be easily wound over a, like this is the structure that is being used for wounding the transmission line. Now since it is flexible, it can easily be wound over this tire so that it can be used for transportation. So that if the conductor is flexible, it can easily be wound over this tire, so transportation becomes easy. Otherwise, if you imagine in terms of a rod, we cannot bend a rod, so it will be impossible to carry a 10-kilometer length of rod from one point to another. Okay, but if it is a string, then we can easily wind it over a core, or we can wind it over something, and then we can transport it from one place to another. Okay, but if it is a rod, it cannot be wound, it cannot be transported. So transportation becomes easy in case of stranded conductor. Okay, but as we saw, the surface of conductor becomes rough. Okay, like this, it is not smooth. Here there is hollow, there is hollow. So whenever there is a hollow like this or valley like this, cross sectional area is low, it is sharp. If cross sectional area is low, current density is high, due to which electric field will also be high, due to which corona will be more. So corona will be more in case of stranded conductor because the surface is non-uniform. That is why I was telling you cylindrical profile is most suited because the surface of the conductor is smooth and corona loss is least. But since here the conductor surface becomes rough, corona loss increases, and hence stranded conductors have more corona loss as compared to solid conductor. Now since we are twisting the conductors together, what will happen? One conductor will be like this, other will be like this. Now due to this, the effective distance covered is this much, but the length of the conductor required is more as we are spiraling it. So that means effective length is more. The conductor length required is more. If length is more, resistance will also be more. So resistance increases due to increase in length. But now resistance reduces also due to reduction in skin effect. As I just told you now, skin effect reduces in case of stranded conductor, so resistance goes down. So there are two opposing factors here. The increase in length is trying to increase the resistance, but increase in electrical cross-sectional area is trying to reduce the resistance. So this factor dominates, that means overall resistance reduces. That means reduction due to increase in electrical cross-sectional area is more as compared to the increment due to increment in length. So resistance will get reduced more as compared to increase in resistance. So overall there will be reduction in the value of resistance. Hence resistance of stranded conductor will always be less than solid conductor. The biggest disadvantage when it comes to stranded conductors is due to less mechanical strength. Now sag in a transmission line is given as WL square by 8T, where W is the weight of conductor, L is called as span length, T is the tensile strength. Now first of all, what is sag? When a transmission line is hanged between two towers, since it behaves as a string, it will be like this. It will not be perfectly flat. So the distance, this is called as sag, and the distance from the ground is called as clearance. Okay. Now if the transmission line is closer to the ground, it is more dangerous to the persons walking by the transmission line, as it can harm those people or it can attract those people and give them an electrical shock. That is why sag must be low or clearance must be high, because reduction in clearance will reduce the safety of the people that are walking past the transmission line. But in case of stranded conductor, tension or tensile strength reduces. That means sag will increase. Due to increase in sag, clearance will reduce. So that is why stranded conductors have the biggest disadvantage, that their sag is more. Now we have to increase the clearance to improve the safety. To increase the clearance, what we can do is, we can increase the height of tower. If you make the tower having a higher height, then automatically the transmission line goes up and clearance increases. But increasing the height of tower involves a lot of cost, because we have to change the design of the tower. So this is impractical, because first constraint of power system is violated, that cost should be minimum. Then what we can do is, we can reduce sag. To reduce sag, what we can do is, sag is proportional to L square, then reduce L. L is the span length, that is the length of conductor. Okay. Now to reduce span, that means the towers must be closer. If towers are closer together, you will require more number of tower. If number of towers are more, the cost will also be more. So this factor also increases the cost. Then the next way should be to increase T. That is, we have to increase the tensile strength of the conductor to reduce the sag and hence increase the clearance. So we have to modify our design to increase the tensile strength. Then we move to composite stranded conductor. Here what we do is, outer strands are made of aluminium, but this inner strand is made of steel. Okay, what is the purpose of steel? To increase tensile strength. It provides tensile strength and it is not used for current conduction, though some current will flow through the steel, but major part of current will be concentrated in the aluminium conductor. Okay, here tensile strength increases, sag will go down and clearance will also increase. Okay, so our purpose is resolved. This type of conductor is called as ACSR, that is aluminium conductor steel reinforced. Okay, means it is being reinforced by the use of a steel conductor, but actually the conductor is made of aluminium. Okay, so the naming of this conductor is done as ACSR X by Y, where X is the number of steel strand, Y is number of aluminium strand. So by looking at this conductor, what can be the naming? The outer are aluminium, that is 6 aluminium, 1 steel, that is ACSR 1 by 6. Okay, so that is how we increase the tensile strength. But then how do we decide the number of strands, or how do we decide the number of layers? Number of layers depend on the diameter that you want to create. As you increase the number of layers, the diameter or effective radius of the conductor will keep on increasing. Now number of strands are given as 3x square minus 3x plus 1. Okay, now if where x is the number of layer, if x equal to 1, only one layer, then n will be equal to 3 minus 3 plus 1, that is 1, so only one conductor. If we have two layers, n will be 3 into 4 minus 3 into 2 plus 1, that is 7, like this, 6 outside 1 inside. So 1 inside, then 1 plus 6. If x equal to 3, n will be 3 into 9 minus 3 into 3 plus 1. That is 19. That is 1 plus 6 plus 12. So in the third layer we will have 12 conductors. Now if you measure the diameter, if there is only a single conductor, the diameter will be equal to diameter of a single strand, because it is a single strand conductor. If we see in this case, the diameter will be equal to 3 times the diameter of single strand. As 3 conductors are coming, if we add one more layer, it will be equal to 5 times the strand. So that is how the diameter will increase when we use more and more layers in case of ACSR conductors. Okay. Now the one problem is solved, that the tensile strength is increased so that sag is reduced and clearance is increased. But the other problem that still remains is corona loss is higher in case of stranded conductors. So what we do is we use expanded ACSR. In this we will insert a layer of paper or hessian between the two layers. So that increases the overall radius of the conductor. So it reduces the electric field and thus reduces the corona loss. So that is one way of reducing the corona loss in case of ACSR conductor. The other is by the use of bundled conductor, where we use more than one conductor per phase. Okay, those conductors are connected in parallel. More than one conductors have been used per phase. That is called as a bundled conductor. But that bundled conductor we can only understand after understanding a few terms that are related to transmission lines. Example, GMR and GMD. That is geometric mean radius and geometric mean distance. If you have good understanding of these terms, then only it is beneficial to study about the bundled conductors. So first we will cover these terms and then only we will move on to the bundled conductors. So when it comes to transmission line equivalent circuit, because now we have studied enough about the construction of lines, what remains is how to determine the performance of the line. To analyze the performance of a line, we need to solve the circuit, or we need to analyze it in terms of electrical parameters. For that, first we need an electrical circuit, that is the equivalent circuit of the line. So every transmission line will have some self-inductance. Okay, every conductor of the 3 conductors in 3 phase will have some inductance due to the flux produced or flux linkage. Similarly, there will be capacitance between any 2 phases. This will be C, A, B, and there will be capacitance between conductor and ground. This is called as stray capacitance. That is unwanted capacitance. The only wanted capacitance is the capacitance existing between the 2 conductors. Similarly, every conductor will have a resistance RA, RB and RC. Here I have assumed current going I into phase A. So phase B and C will act as return path, that is IA is equal to A, IB will be equal to minus I by 2. It is bringing the current back. IC will be equal to minus I by 2. So remember, in 3 phase, if one conductor acts as the forward path, other 2 phases act as the return path for that conductor. That is why we do not require 2 lines per phase in case of 3 phase system, because by default the other 2 phases act as the return path, so you do not need a extra line for providing the return path to the current. Okay, so these parameters we need to determine: inductance, resistance and capacitance, to design the equivalent circuit and analyze the performance of the transmission line. Okay, so that we will see in the next lecture, how to derive the inductance, and then we will define the terms GMR and GMD for better understanding of bundled conductors. So let us summarize what we have covered in this lecture. We first saw why we moved from solid to stranded conductor to reduce skin effect. How the skin effect is reduced? Due to increase in electrical cross-sectional area. Okay, so here we used a AAC, all aluminium type of conductor. But the problem is tensile strength reduces, due to which sag increases and clearance reduces. Okay, so that is why we moved for composite stranded. Here we used a steel strand so that to increase tensile strength reduce sag. This conductor was known as ACSR, aluminum conductor steel reinforced. Here we saw number of strands are given as 3x square minus 3x plus 1, where x is the number of layers. Okay, so in the next lecture we will see the inductance calculation to understand the terms associated, that is the GMD and GMR.
So my friend, if you want to join an academy, if you liked the lecture, if you like the content that you have just watched, and you have decided that an academy is the right place for you, and you want to learn with me, you want to learn from me, then don't hesitate, because that is where we are conducting free classes every day that will boost your GATE rank. So if you decide to take subscription, click on GATE and ESE, click on get subscription. After this, you can choose the plan that you want to opt for. The final year and dropper can take 1 year plan, second and the third year can take 2 year plan. But don't forget to use the code Ankit ESE. This will give you 10% off, as well as it will bring you under my guidance. And as you can see, the prices are really affordable, my friend. It is much less than any other institute can offer you. And that is why I keep repeating, an academy is not an academy. It is a revolution. It is a feeling. You can make the payment by credit, debit card, EMI, net banking. Also, EMI is available on debit card, but for HDFC debit card and Bajaj Finserv debit card. So if you are from a weak financial background, you can pay the amount in installments, but only use the code Ankit ESE. And my friend, these are some videos where I have told how to study, how to get the best rank in GATE, and these videos will really help you in cracking GATE. So make sure that you watch each and every one of them. And my friend, these are our other channels, like for mechanical we have, for civil also we have, for computer science we have for SSC, JEE, all branches, electrical, mechanical, civil. And on this channel we have the previous year question video solution, that too free of cost. And many more channels will be coming very soon for you guys. So be a part of our YouTube family, and you can take the benefit of all the free content that we are bringing. And my friend, this is my Telegram channel where you will find the notes of each and every lecture that I take. And this is my Unacademy profile, which you can follow to watch my content for free on Unacademy, because there also I am taking regular free classes. So if you can't afford to join Unacademy, then keep associated with us, keep sharing the content that we are providing, and work towards making this YouTube family bigger and better. We'll keep bringing more and more content for you, and the only fees that you have to pay, my friend, is that you have to work hard and you have to share and like each and every video that we are uploading. So that way this family gets bigger. Even the student in a rural area can take the benefit of the free initiatives that we have started. And my friend, you also get the best rank in GATE without having to stress about how to pay. So if you can't be paying or you can't afford to pay, then make sure that you are building this YouTube family, a bigger and a better YouTube family, the biggest and the best community of all electrical engineers. So that is all from my side. See you again in the next lecture. Thank you.